Hello, dear viewer. Today I'd like to take a moment to honor the memory of Emerson Bear Prevost, more commonly known to his viewers on YouTube as Helsing920. Now, I'm no good at this sappy stuff. My idea of remembering someone fondly is to celebrate them for what made them them. And so my idea was to get a bunch of guys together, the people he hanged out with the most online, and watch a movie together and review it in his style. I think that's the send-off he would have wanted. So without further ado, my partner in crime, Drunken Punk 800.
This one is for Emer Prevost, who passed recently. I wish him and his family the best. This one's for you, man.
One of Emer's best friends in life, handy-dandy guide man and YouTube OG RandomDCE.
And then I said to Theodore Roosevelt, "Oh, hello there."
The one and only the Gaming Goose.
Fat-faced Goose here, participating in the Helsing920 tribute, watching some movie called...
For continuity purposes, I do not wish to spoil the title of this movie.
I don't know who picked it. I haven't watched it. Let's start.
YouTube OG and commentator Big Al.
I am Big Al.
Another YouTube OG and master prankster JKTIM.
Hey, look! I'm making a Meat Mountain joke. Aren't I just original?
Very classy as usual, David. YouTube commentator and reviewer HeavybassX.
I'm HeavybassX, the less well-known person compared to the various amount of people paying tribute to one Emer Prevost, aka Helsing920, aka one of my best friends. Was one of my best friends, you should mean.
Blood on the dance floor's worst nightmare, BlueMagus.
Greetings, my friends. 'Tis I, your host, the mighty BlueMagus.
The guy currently going out with everybody's mom and fellow troublemaker Silent Rob.
What's up, bitches?
And the guy I attend all those white supremacist rallies with, the excellence of elocution, Razorfist.
Well, folks, we lost a friend a couple of weeks ago. He was an acquaintance to me for years, but in the last year or so, the last several months in particular, we wound up playing games together. In fact, the last time I played MechWarrior Online was with Emer just a few weeks ago. We had an absolute unmitigated blast together. And since the morning is over, and it did hit a lot of us really hard, I know A. Salieri had hit pretty hard in particular, but he had a great idea, and that is that we're going to review a movie in his style. Instead of weeping or sharing a bunch of maudlin memories, just watching a flick, tearing it to ribbons if it's bad, or enjoying it just to be a contrarian, because, you know, he loved to do that. So, without further delay, folks, let's kick back, relax, and watch
A movie.
So let's get started, guys. I don't think there's a better way to segue into the project itself, except to say...
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Reaction and Review.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an all-new reaction and review here on YouTube.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a very special reaction and review.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another reaction and review.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an all-new reaction and review.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an all-new reaction and review.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another reaction and review.
And welcome to an all-new reaction and review.
Alright, I gotta get into character here. Gotta get me some Helsing-like ambiance going on. Just give me a few more minutes to make my set look a little bit more like what you would normally see in a reaction and review. Also, Emer tended to wear his Green Bay Packers shirt in a lot of his reviews, so I'm going to be wearing a sports shirt to emulate the look a little. And... Alright, now that that's done, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another reaction and review. Gonna put my glasses on for this one. Today we're going to watch 2003's Barbarian.
I don't really know much of this film other than it's a direct-to-DVD film, and we know how those usually turn out. But who knows? Maybe there'll be at least a little bit of entertainment in this thing. But the only way I'm going to find out is if I shut up and push play. So without further ado, it's time to kick back, relax, and check out Barbarian.
This is not monetized in any way as far as I'm concerned, and this will be uploaded in its entirety on my my channel eventually. But this will not be monetized at all. Anyway, the movie we are watching is Barbarian. Now, the movie was actually my suggestion. It was also the only suggestion because once I said, hey, I got a crap ton of really cheesy, bad fantasy movies, why don't I just pull one off the shelf that I haven't seen and we'll see what we can do. Basically, it was the only suggestion that was made. I don't think anybody else in this little collab even offered one. It was pretty much just this one, Barbarian, starring Mike O'Hearn, and I have the DVD to prove it. I'm convinced this thing doesn't really exist. I have no idea what I'm holding. But we're going to watch it, and we're going to have a really, really dandy good time.
Today's fucking disaster is a film from 2003 called Barbarian, which really seems like they took a whole half second to fucking come up with that fucking title.
We're taking a look at a movie called Barbarians, which was released back in 2003. I don't know that much about it other than it's a cheesy direct-to-video movie, which is exactly the kind of thing that our late friend Emer would love. So I'm just going to cut to the chase and get started here. So, without further ado, let's kick back, relax, and check out Barbarians.
The spirit of this show should not be exploited by some dumb fuck who has single-digit views just because he wants to have that YouTube monies. But I digress. That video's already there. Oh boy, this one is a doozy. So we're going to be watching a Barbarian flick tonight. But you're probably thinking, is it Conan the Barbarian? Not the recent one, no, not the one that came out a few years ago. Is it going to be any of those lesser-known Barbarian films? Is it those that have become a Mystery Science Theatre? No, it's not. Today, we are going to be taking a look at a flick from 2003 called Barbarian.
Without further ado, it's time to kick back, relax, and check out Barbarian.
I just gotta say, Emer, I'm gonna miss you, buddy. I'm gonna miss you, man. And, God, I get so fucking emotional over these things. Oh, the tears are burning my eyes, Jesus Christ. Oh, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe I'll go blind, so I don't have to watch this fucking movie. But in the spirit of Emer and in tribute to him, I, along with many others, are going to watch this shitty movie, give our thoughts, and then review it. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Barbarian.
New Concord. What happened to the old one?
New Concord, as opposed to the old Concord, which just made the original Barbarian.
You know, that New Concord logo looks like Disney Channel's old logo in the 80s with the stripes and the mouse ears.
New Concord. It looks like a butthole. Oh look, it's Board of the Rings. That's great.
An army cloaked in red marches under the orders of a dark lord.
Those dang Spartans are at it again.
Of a dark lord whose will is bent on total domination.
But enough about Antifa.
On total domination.
Total domination.
Oh wow, look The blood effect is bad. You can tell this is gonna be terrible. This was 2003, right?
The guy gets hit by an arrow and like freaking red clay comes out his mouth. What the fuck kind of paint did they get for this movie?
That has to be the fakest blood I've seen.
Yeah! Woo, fights! Yay, barbarian fights! Wee!
Holy shit, is that the Dragonborn? Fusro! More like, Fusro, don't watch this shitty movie.
I'll make a Charlottesville joke, but that might be a bit tasteless considering.
I can't tell if it's going to be so cheesy it's bad or so cheesy it's good, but I can tell you one thing, it's going to be cheesy.
Jesus, I ain't seen fights this terrible since the last time I went LARPing.
When you can't choreograph, just quick cut everything and zoom the camera in.
Stronger than any army on Earth.
A plastic sword. Ha!
Have any of you ever seen Legend with Tom Cruise, right? You know? And his crazy Scientology, and the guy's like, Jack, did you know how that happened? That's what this person sounds like. This bitch sounds just like that.
Love, you say? But answer me this riddle, and all will be forgiven.
Bargain basement, Helena Bonham Carter.
Tell me.
Tell me.
Spirits of the elderly.
Spirits of the elderly.
Does such a man exist?
Does such a man exist? What is this? Not Lady Melisandre?
Does such a man exist?
No.
He tells of a warrior, pure of heart, owing no allegiance to king, lord, or army.
That is not Conan the Barbarian, because that's who I'm going to constantly refer to as not Conan the Barbarian.
Prophecy tells of a warrior, pure of heart, owing no allegiance to king, lord.
Prophecy tells of a warrior, blah, blah, blah. We've heard this one before millions of times. This one's going to be about the chosen one. All right.
This Muscle Milk infomercial brought to you by Michael Odell's suspiciously well-waxed chest.
And I'm guessing this is the reason the movie was made. So that Michael O'Hearn here can show off his rippling pecs.
Showing off my muscles, 'cause I work out and take steroids.
Really, what they should have called it was Generic Fucking Brain Conan, or Sloanan the Barbarian. You know, that would have probably been a better fucking name for it.
Yeah, be sure to get in nice and tight on that blatantly fake as fuck sword, cameraman. Yeah. Although, judging by the intro, it may actually be the least wooden thing in this film so far.
See, I'm actually subscribed to Mike O'Hearn's YouTube channel. The dude knows a lot about fitness, and he called out that douche Brad Castleberry. So I like Mike, you know? He's got a great physique. He actually has some legitimate accolades, and he borrowed that little sword spin move from the Kurgan.
I learned this in sword twirling school. Oh yeah, you wet that stone. Yeah. You should. What the? What? What? Okay, so I had to pause it, but like he's doing this weird thing with his. I can't even like he's twirling the sword on his arms like that's not how a sword works.
Oh yeah, very impressive sword swinging skills. Wait, I think I've seen. Holy shit! I know I've seen that. What is he doing? He's spinning his sword like a fucking top.
Riveting opening. I get to see this guy twirl this fucking sword like a goddamn baton.
Okay, that's talent then, forcing a sword to go back and forth using the complexity of your muscles.
Looks like Dolph Lundgren's retarded cousin.
5 p.m., you know. I wet the stone. At 6 p.m., I'm doing some more twirling. 7 p.m., more wet stone, you know. That's all this guy does all day is sharpen his blade and twirl it. That's training.
That's how BlueMagus spends most of his mornings.
Sharpen your sword with the best rock you can find. And yes, I get it, Mike. You have a better physique than 99% of everyone who ever lived ever.
Basically, this guy looks like if you used to take Kevin Sorbo and Nicolas Cage and have them have sex with each other, and then they would create this mutant fucking hybrid pumped full of fucking steroids that he's acting as like this.
God damn, dude. I refuse to call him Michael O'Hearn, by the way. Once a steroid-infused fuckbag on Battledome, always a steroid-infused fuckbag on Battledome. Whoa! Right through the styrofoam boulder. Dude should be selling miracle blades. Though knowing him, he'd probably try to shave his legs with it.
Oh, nice styrofoam rock there, buddy.
He's chopping the most styrofoam-looking rock ever. Rock provided by Circle K.
Holy crap, he just cut a plastic rock in half, or a foam rock.
Yeah, take that, rock.
Ah, chop a rock! That was obviously made of sting magic.
Cut that styrofoam rock, motherfucker.
They made the action figure for this guy like sword twirling action. Ooh, I love the stock footage of the clouds and the bird.
Stock footage of a sky.
A lot of stock footage here.
Uh-oh, danger.
Oh, I see the new normal is taking place.
No, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I need to get a screenshot of this guy and show you, because you're not going to believe me, but this is like the cheapest motherfucking Ewok costume I've ever seen. This guy goes to a furry convention, he'll get laughed out of the freaking... What the fuck is that?
Is that fucking Wookiee man? Tied to the fucking tree?
What was up with the Ewok looking dude? I didn't even see him at first. I just thought like he was like maybe some kind of teddy bear or something, but no, he's an actual character and he sounds like Mickey Mouse.
Is that a fucking Ewok? Beat the shit out of the Ewok, please. Beat the shit out of the Ewok.
It's good to know that lumpy outfit from the Star Wars Holiday Special didn't go to waste.
Why is someone dressed up as a bear? Bungle, is that you?
This weird fucking creature that looks like a fucking cross between the Cowardly Lion and a goddamn fucking sewer rat. That's just like, yeah, what are you doing? Me.
The acting's kind of on par with Kick-Assia here.
So it's like a dude with a dumb hat, a dude in a tunic, someone dressed like an Ewok with the face backwards, half raping this girl. That's great. That's great. Thank you for this movie.
They're not even raping her yet, and she's already like, oh, yes! Like, thou doth protest much, lady.
She doesn't even look like she's in pain or in torment. She's like, that's the face she's making, with a knife to her throat.
You know, nobody showed this film to Anita Sarkeesian because her head might explode.
I know this is a horribly, horribly cliched thing to do in a review, but fuck it. I'm gonna need this.
This place has been abandoned for years.
Woo-wee! Get down! That hit the spot.
These two rapist guys are in front of her. And by the way, they're like the most inept rapists ever. Like, here's my knife. I don't know where to cut. Like, okay, your boob. Gotta show the boob for the freaking audience here.
There's no blood. He stabbed him right through the chest. He pulled his sword out. There's no blood. I love that.
Like, the guy stabs him with the sword. No blood comes out, and the guy's like, are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm the evil axe guy.
Attack him, not Hercules!
When I was a kid, we had more realistic looking sword fights, you know, just playing around.
It's so bad. His little sidekick, his costume is even less convincing than the cowardly lions from The Wizard of Oz.
Let her go and I'll be your servant. Apparently this dude is Skeletor. Lumpy likes to watch.
Let her go, let her be free.
Let her go! Let her go! Let her be free! I'm Gollum thingy with the shitty voice. Would they get like someone's 12-year-old kid and put him in a shitty Ewok costume and dub him over?
It's okay. I'm Mike O'Hearn. I won't hurt you. I stabbed him with my sword, but I'll stab you in the vagina with another sword.
Maybe, oh yeah. There's your Skinamax moment.
Oh my gosh, she did not just pull out her titties. She saved him. He almost stabs her in the head. What do you want? I want what any man wants. Set you free. It's the most ridiculous goddamn thing I've ever seen in my life. I hate whoever picked this thing.
What do you want? What anyone wants. Hardcore nookie.
Hey, mister, you haven't raped me yet! What the fuck?
What any man wants. Oh god, you're not gonna fuck her now, is he?
I wasn't expecting a 15 rating already. No, 15. No, this is softcore porn. This goes to an 18. Tits.
Okay, I put those titties in my mouth. And the movie's got a lot of titties. I will say there is a lot of titties in this movie.
Lady, you were just about to be raped by like 5 guys, and now you're just boinking Mike O'Hearn. I mean, it was like immediate. It was like they didn't even say a line of dialogue. It's literally just, oh, thank you for saving me from my rapist. Now, oh God, I want you inside me.
All right, thanks for saving me, young man. Yeah, that's a natural reaction to being saved from rape.
Yeah, bark at him, bitch. You're tied up.
The fuck is that?
I'd also like to thank the writer real quick for not subjecting us to any Michael O'Hearn dialogue here.
Somebody just, you know, went crazy at Party On.
This film was filmed with a budget of $20. All the costumes and weapons and shit, they buy it off of Party City and Spirit Halloween. This is goddamn incredible.
I want to point out that like the costumes, they look like they were bought from frickin', you know, those stores that appear in like the Spirit Halloween stores. That's what their costumes look like the cheap section of the Spirit Halloween.
Good to see Party City was able to score the costume contract here. That deck of playing cards, spray-painted silver and sewn into my grandmother's red tablecloth to look like chainmail. Particularly subtle touch.
These costumes, they're just terrible. It's like I'm watching a fucking Channel Awesome video or something.
Listen to my voice, Kane.
Kane?
Come to me, Kane.
I think he already came in some regard.
Come? Wait, he already came.
Oh, come on. Your dick is not in your stomach. He's like stomach humping her like, Yeah. All you horn dogs, this is the reason you got this movie, right? To watch stomach sex.
So far, there have been a lot of women's titties in this movie, but I think it's time we kind of level the playing field a little bit, have some man titties here.
Something.
Oh,
Hurts.
Yeah, Michael O'Dell. Michael O'Dell, you're doing sex wrong. That's not... Yes, we all agree. Breasts are lovely. That's fantastic. Now, would you... You know... Maybe he's not horny. Maybe he's just really thirsty.
It's like softcore porn. The music's like... Then they have to simulate the penetration with the like music. It's like pow, 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 pow. It's like wow, wow, I'm being penetrated. Pow, pow, pow. Titties in your face.
And the shot of snails again, just in case you missed it the first time around. Snails, stomach sex, snails again.
I don't remember this episode of Xena Warrior Princess. I know, right? What an insult to Xena.
If you can hear this, this dialogue is awful, and the acting is even worse.
That's your choice.
Oh yeah, he's got a battle axe. You got an old stick. I wonder who's gonna win. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, earlier we heard about, you know, oh, there's this magic sword and no one's been able to see it for years and only the worthy can wield it. And what's he do? He just reaches in and grabs it out of a fucking pool. I love that.
I'm gonna tell you a story about a shitty movie. All I had going for it were a lot of boobies. I'm doing this as a tribute to a deceased friend. Kinda be honest with you, I wish my life would end.
The lady who's watching him fight, he wins the fight, and she claps like this. I don't know how to clap. They forgot, they didn't teach me in clapping school.
Not bad for a man.
Yeah, at the top of Punani Mountain. Come here, you douchebag in a freaking dumb costume that looks terrible.
Your Highness, please. Where I come from, a woman would sooner die than be a man's property.
Says the woman who got fucked by Cain earlier.
I am King Randor, king of this land.
The voice dubbing in this movie is absolutely terrible.
Got nice burp sound effects.
I see you found the burping knight. Oh, it's just Whoopi. Whoopi.
Looks like you got everything under control. Well?
Okay, the guy with the burp sound effect, you can let up on the burps now. He's just like, where should we put burps in this scene? How about everywhere?
Looks like you got everything under control.
Well, apart from the amount of gas.
Well?
It's like the Jar Jar of this movie.
The Last Amazon Warrior. What did you die of? Bad acting?
Oh god! Poison mist! The Great Muda!
Will face Pascal and his Oriental staff in a fight to be judged by
What? I believe the correct term is Asian American staff. Thank you.
My plan, Your Highness, is to have my stupid fur that is on my shoulders for no apparent reason confuse the enemy, and I rock out like it's 1999.
Oh, I bet he does. Wow.
This looks like it was filmed at a fucking Renaissance festival. Like, they didn't even have, like, proper recording equipment. Someone just brought their camcorder at a Ren fair.
The Foley art. What the fuck, dude? That's not how the sound of a spine snapping goes. Like, he's like, crunch. Like, what's he got? Like a thing of old French bread strapped to his back? Like,
Wait, the little fairy dude's name is Whoopi?
And tell him we have some new friends who can help us.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna right in the abdomen. Right in the abdomen. Get me out of here.
What the fuck? He lifts up the face armor and the guy just stands there while he gets stabbed in the face. That's...
Oh no, the obviously evil-looking guy backstabbed him. What a shock.
The special effects in Land of Lost from the 1970s are more believable.
Now it's farting sound effects. Like before, it was a bunch of burps. Now he's just farting as he walks. Like, jeez. I get that Whoopi's supposed to be like the comedic relief, but Jesus, movie.
Oh, what a pretty amulet. It would look wonderful in my throne room.
So I guess Wonder Tits, the shitty voiceover of a JJ, is springing a prison break here.
Yes, Prince.
Oh, how's Kane gonna get out of this one? But it's something really fucking stupid as well.
Why the fuck is he holding the sword by the blade? That's not a good idea! Yeah, blades are supposed to be sharp, stupid!
Oh, yes, he has the power of a god and you get a judo kick. Oh, told you to be something stupid.
I just realized the guy looks like Tommy Wiseau. I did not poison him. I did not.
Yeah, we've come to set you free from the palatial fuck fortress, where we keep you well fed and drape your titties in the latest fantasy fashions. Yeah, we're gonna take the red eye out of this fucking joint. Thanks, third wave feminism! Alright, so there's also the rape. Just pretend you're at Bill Cosby's house.
Rape me next, Kane, please. You had sex with all those other girls. How would you like a little Ewok in your life?
Alas, the evil has been vanquished. Let's pork on his corpse.
For this dude's monster form, did they seriously just give him a t-shirt with scales on it?
Seriously, this movie does not need a reaction and review. It just needs an MST3K. As you can see, it's painfully obvious the movie is classic MST3K fare here, folks. Just to give you an idea, this is our commentary for just like the first 10 minutes alone, roughly. If I let it go on, you'd end up with a 5-hour video of us alternating between cringing and laughing at how bad it is. If you'd like to see everyone's full commentary on the movie, I'm sure they'll be happy to upload their own, if you ask nicely enough. So let's summarize.
That movie was just bad.
Okay, so, that was Barbarians. As, Emer would say, I'm gonna shut this shit off right now. You know, I don't really fancy myself as a reviewer. I don't think I would be good at it. I don't think I am good at it. So, I'm just gonna say, Emer, if you're up there, I'm sorry. I really am sorry, Emer, because I know I've sent you in so many crappy movies that you've done on Reaction Review. Some of the examples, Home Alone 4, Birdemic, Collision Course, Mr. Wrong, A Christmas Story 2. And Emer, I just want to say that I'm sorry for sending you all that because this movie was horrible.
What a colossal piece of shit. I haven't seen a movie that bad in a long time. That is a special... This is a special kind of bad. If you can track it down and watch it for just if you got like a bad movie group and you just want something really bad to watch, boom, right here. It's even funny if you've actually seen the Deathstalker movie. So, you know, marathon Deathstalkers 1 through 4, then pop this in as a grand finale. Really bring home the shit train.
Gonna keep this really short and sweet. It's goofy, it's stupid, it is so fucking retarded. But you know what? I enjoyed watching this more than any of the recent movies I've seen in the cinema. Like, this is better than Rogue One. Without a fucking argument. So yeah. Try and find a copy of this. This was very entertaining to watch. That being said, in honor of Emer Prevost, take care, and I'll see you all in the near future.
I would say this is a bad movie if I hadn't been in worse movies myself. It's a no-plot movie, meaning there isn't a great plot. Kind of has a Mortal Kombat kind of, I'm going to infiltrate, kind of do Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves kind of thing. And then he gets the girl at the end, and they do a 360, I'm going to kiss you until you come in my mouth kind of thing. It's horrendous. And I'm sure my dear friend Emer, my dear soul sir, rest in peace, would have loved the fact that he didn't have to suffer through this.
Watch it for the pure cheese factor. The only thing that's good about this movie, the only thing that's legitimately good about this movie are some of the fight scenes. And there's no humor. Nothing that they tried to be funny about was funny. The special effects were ass. The music was ass. The props were ass. The costumes were okay, I guess, but I could tell a lot of them were bought from costume stores. Which makes me laugh because they're like, costume department. I'm like, you don't have a fucking costume department. You gave somebody $20 and sent it to Party City. That's what you did. That's your costume department. You lying sacks of shit. And the best way I can describe this movie is, imagine a D&D session run by jocks. And that's basically what you get. Because there's professional wrestling, there's tits, and there's ass. And that's what I would use to describe this movie. So that's really all I gotta say about it. Rest in peace, Emer. This is probably something you would have unironically enjoyed.
It's one of the dumbest fucking things I've ever seen. At least I didn't get pissed off during it. It wasn't like some movies I've seen where I just fucking hated being there and wanted to leave the theater. You know? It's entertaining, but it's shit. It's like a bad movie night kind of film. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this installment of Reaction and Review. I would just like to say, rest in peace, Emer. We all did this one for you. And, see you on the other side.
Woof. Quite the film, ladies and gentlemen. Quite the film. Let me shut this festering piece of shit off. Wow. This movie is why the Dom triplets left Michael Odell. you know how, until now, like the cheesiest thing you'd ever seen were the live-action FMV cutscenes in Daggerfall or Betrayal at Krondor? Yeah. Lawrence of Arabia compared to this steaming fucking log. As an action movie, it is ass. As a softcore porno flick, it's not enough ass. But if you want to watch Michael Odell twirl a wooden sword around and roam the countryside in search of hair gel, or watch a Z-grade fuckbag filmmaker take advantage of the lowest point in a bikini model's career, fuck you! Buy Skinamax, you cheap fuck! Final verdict: Well, it's the greatest movie ever made. Because this is a tribute to Emer, goddammit. And by God, you know he would love it just to be different. Godspeed, my good man. Until we meet again at that great big $5 for $1 bin in the sky. Godspeed, brother.
This movie's fucking weird, man. Like, every time I start to, like, fall asleep, like, I'm just fucking, like, and all of a sudden, titties! Like, oh, titties! You know what I mean? Like, you know, it catches me off guard every time. You know, you got all kinds of titties in this. You got women rolling around in the mud titties, like, women almost having sex with each other titties. You know what I mean? Like, small titties, we got some pretty big titties, you know what I mean? Got some flat-chested titties, you know what I mean? Like, you know, some of the big titty girls must have had the day off because we had some fucking pretty much just nipples are bigger than the titties, you know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody got fucking time for that. Like, Girls Gone Wild at the Renaissance Festival is what they should have fucking called this shit. But I'm thinking Slow Nan the Barbarian with titties would be a good title of it. So, you know, wanted to make this video, help you guys out with this tribute video to Emer. And I did the video a little differently than Emer did. He usually, you know, would cut as he's watching it, but I just watched the movie, saw the titties, and talked about it, bitches. So, Emer, you know, it was nice knowing you, man, and I hope wherever you're at, you're happy, dude. So, when I wanted to give you a kingly send-off, so, alright, guys. Solid Rob, out.
Anyway, that is the end of this edition of Reaction in Review. Till next time, or whenever someone else decides to bring it up, thank you very much, Emer Prevost. Thank you for bringing this series onto YouTube to the delight of many fans out there. And, we will see you in the near future someday, man. Peace.
You know, I know that this is supposed to be done in Emer's style, but I hope Emer will forgive me up wherever he is for summarizing my thoughts on this movie in a very Asa way. Here goes.
If you see this in the sales rack, oh, or if it's 50% off, tell it no, 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 no. Don't watch this crap, cause your time's worth more to you. And if Barbarian's given to you by a bum, or if you find it in a trash fire, tell it no, 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 Hearn's acting is bad. No, 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 no. Don't watch this crap, cause your time's worth more to you. I know it has a lot of titties every scene, but it's not worth it cause the jump cuts keep them off the screen. And if you see it free on YouTube, whoa, whoa, or even if you're paid to watch, tell it no, 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 fighting scenes suck my balls. No, 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 no. Don't watch this crap, cause your time's worth more to you.
What's up, bitches?